You think you've got moves? Wait till you see what the ocean's top predators can do.
Sharks can detect electrical pulses, slap their prey with their tails, and even jump out of their water to stun their prey. My name is Camila Cáceres, and I'm a shark researcher at Florida International University. And today, I'm going to tell you all the amazing moves that sharks have so you can have swagger like a shark.
We've all seen that iconic image, a great white bursting out of the water in an amazing display of strength and speed. They're not doing this just to prove they're the biggest, baddest animals in the sea. It turns out these animals' leaps could help shake off any clingers on.
Sharks don't get barnacles because their skin is so smooth. They have to deal with different parasites like remoras, which are fish that kind of suction cup themselves to them to hitch a free ride and eat their scraps of food. Sometimes remoras are so annoying to sharks that they try to jump out of the water to get them off, very similar in a way that a human likes to shake off a bug, like a spider, to get it off them. Sharks try to shake off these fish too.
And they don't jump just to get rid of things. They jump to catch them too.
Sharks can jump out of the water to approach fast-moving prey. However, seeing sharks jump out of the water is relatively rare because of the amount of energy that it takes to propel out of the water.
When sharks spot the silhouette of a tasty snack close to the surface, they dive deeper into the water so they have more room to get a running or swimming start. They beat their tails at incredible speeds to propel themselves towards the prey. If they hit the target, it's time to chow. But if they miss, it looks a little more like this.
A lot of times people see it as a massive display of force. In fact, there was miscalculation and the sharks missed their target.
Now let's move on to another species of shark with serious swagger. You could call them the real headbangers of the ocean, the hammerheads. Okay, so they don't rock out quite as vigorously as we do, but they do have a few special moves of their own. For one thing, their unique head shape helps them swerve and turn on a dime.
Hammerheads can use their head to pivot really quickly to hunt their food underwater, just like a basketball player who pivots to avoid its opponent. Sharks have these unique receptors called ampullae or lorenzini, which are these jelly cells that allow the shark to detect electrical fields.
Kind of like how we sense the rhythm of a song and use our heads to rock out to the beat, these sharks can detect the electrical pulses that the prey gives off and use that sixth sense to help hone in on dinner.
So wait, hold on, step back. Hammerheads are headbanging to find food? Yep, that's right. And also trying to find their way in the world too.
Hammerheads have these long heads, which gives them a blind spot directly in front of them. So the hammerheads have to move their head back and forth in order to fill in those blind spots. Just like when a human is driving, we have blind spots that we can't see, so we rely on both our left and right mirrors, and we have to swing our heads to make sure we check both sides.
Now on to a shark that can really whip, the thresher shark.
Thresher sharks have really long tails, sometimes as long as their entire body length.
They use it as a tool to stun and catch their food. Think Indiana Jones and his mighty whip.
Thresher sharks can come up to a school of sardines and slap them with their tail before turning around to eat them. We still have a lot more to learn and research about these amazing creatures, but now you know a little bit more about how sharks move so you can have swagger like a shark.